All right, folks, welcome back. Today we're diving into a topic that's blowing my mind lately, the cybersecurity threats facing the biotech industry. We're talking about companies on the cutting edge of medicine, genetics, you name it. These guys are sitting on a goldmine of information, and hackers know it. We're talking intellectual property, genomic data, clinical trial results, patient information stuff that's absolutely irreplaceable. This ain't your grandma's credit card info, folks. This stuff is next level. And the scary part? The security measures in place often aren't keeping up. We're talking about the crown jewels of the biotech world. Imagine spending years, millions of dollars, developing a groundbreaking new drug. All that research, all that data, it's all stored digitally. And then, bam, hackers get in. They can hold it hostage for ransom, sell it to the highest bidder, or just straight up delete it. It's not like losing your credit card. You can't just call up and get a new one. This is years of work, potentially life-saving research, gone. And the fallout? Companies can go belly up, competitors get an unfair advantage, and patients lose access to potentially life-saving treatments. And the thing is, these attacks are getting more sophisticated by the day. We're talking about organized crime, even nation-states getting into the game. They're using everything from phishing scams to ransomware to AI-powered attacks. These guys are constantly finding new ways to exploit weaknesses, and the biotech industry is struggling to keep up. They're hitting them with ransomware, locking them out of their own systems until they pay up. They're going after the supply chain, targeting those smaller companies that might not have the same level of security. It's like a whole ecosystem under attack. And the consequences? Man, they can be devastating. We're talking about stolen trade secrets, compromised patient data, massive regulatory fines. Imagine your medical records, your DNA, ending up in the wrong hands. It's a privacy nightmare. And the financial fallout can be crippling. Companies can lose millions, even billions in lost revenue, lawsuits, and damage to their reputation. It's like a 1-2 punch that can knock a company out for the count. And in some cases, it's not just about money. We're talking about potential disruptions to vital drug supplies, even the risk of bioterrorism. Chapter 4. Complex Attack Surface and Legacy Systems. Part of the problem is that these biotech companies are working with incredibly complex systems. You've got legacy hardware and software, cloud-based platforms, third-party vendors. It's a lot to keep track of. And each one of those connections, each one of those systems, is a potential point of entry for hackers. It's like having 100 doors to your house and trying to keep them all locked at the same time. And then you've got the supply chain attacks. Hackers are realizing that it's often easier to hit a smaller vendor that might not have the same level of security than it is to go after the big fish directly. Chapter 5. Regulatory and compliance pressures. And to make matters even more complicated, you've got all these regulations and compliance standards that these companies have to meet. HIPAA, GDPR, the list goes on, and the penalties for non-compliance can be huge. But here's the thing. A lot of these companies are so focused on developing their products, on getting them to market, that they're playing catch-up when it comes to cybersecurity. They're understaffed, underfunded, and they're often reacting to threats instead of getting ahead of them. Chapter 6. The need for proactive, not reactive, security. So what's the solution? Well, for starters, these companies need to make cybersecurity a top priority. They need to invest in the right people, the right technology, and the right training. It's not just about building a wall around your data. It's about having a comprehensive security strategy. We're talking about things like penetration testing, where you hire ethical hackers to try and break into your systems to find vulnerabilities. You've got AI-driven threat detection, behavioral analytics, even quantum cryptography, all these cutting-edge tools that can help stay one step ahead of the bad guys. Outrow, the time to act is now. Look, the bottom line is this. The biotech industry is at a crossroads. They're sitting on some of the most valuable and sensitive data in the world, and they're under attack like never before. This isn't just a tech issue, it's a human issue. It's about protecting our health, our privacy, our future. We need these companies to step up their game, to invest in cybersecurity like their lives depend on it. Because frankly, they do. This is serious, folks. We need to wake up and realize the stakes. This isn't some science fiction movie. This is the real deal.